Welcome to Here Comes the Sun. We've got something we would like to tell you.
I feel hard up and I don't know why. I don't mind. I could wait forever. I've got time.
We've got the best of the best up here on stage. These are lads who have played with some of the greatest artists in rock and roll. You know, my only qualification was timing. Back in the 1970, I was able to record with George when he did the Radha Krishna Temple album with the London Krishna devotees. By the way, we reserved space down front, stage left and right, for dancing. Usually at this gig, people get up and start dancing. Tonight, that's what you're gonna get. A little bit of walk down memory lane, some fun memories, a look at the life and message of this wonderful, fascinating, spiritual person. So by age 22, George Harrison pretty much had all the wealth that he might have ever dreamed of. Then it turned sour. At first it was silly. Actually, I should say at first it was jelly. Yeah, he made the mistake of telling fans on a news show once that he liked jelly beans. So whenever the Beatles took to the stage after that, the audience would be pelting the Beatles with these bullet-hard candies. You know, they'd walk out with welts all over their body.
By the way, Joshua likes coconuts.
Then George met Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, and he liked the spirit of this gentleman, and Maharishi taught him about meditation. George, you know, when you have a good thing, you want to share it with friends. He brought the other Beatles with him. And in February of 1968, they all went to Maharishi's ashram in Rishikesh. Well, one of the songs that came out of those weeks in Rishikesh is the following number.
Blackbirds singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arrive.
In another song, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, he describes his lamentation that he's found this great thing, but the rest of the world still has yet to catch up.
At the world, and I know this is turning. While my guitar gently weeps.
George said, "Come on guys, let's record something. I can see it now. The first Sanskrit tune in the top 10. So we went over to Apple Studios and he recorded, and the track sounded a little bit like this, and of course you're welcome to sing along with us. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
People are always trying to get, next to the Beatles. So one guy wrapped himself up in a bed sheet. He climbed on top of the building of the studio where the Beatles were recording, fell through a glass skylight onto John Lennon's piano, and rolled onto the floor, at which point John looks over at George and says, "Must be one of yours," and goes on playing as though nothing had happened to him. years here of George's life when he communes with nature through gardening. He was actually a fine gardener. There are books on English gardens, and George is highlighted in some of these books. His work on his property was not, a formal British garden. We got a chance to see it. It was quite spontaneous. Plants and flowers kind of just doing their own thing. He wasn't getting in the way. And in a sense, gardening for him was kind of like caressing the body of God, the universal florence. So we put this show together, first of all, because it's a heck of a lot of fun. We love doing it. We've done this maybe 60, 70 times around the country. We did it because we thought people would appreciate getting a little bit of George's message clarified. What was it he was trying to put out there in his music? And also because it feels good. That's our presentation. We're available for weddings and bar mitzvahs. Thank you very much. Chris Camilleri, John Montagna, Mike also, Godfrey Townsend.